Stop taking things so seriously. No one is getting out of this game alive, literally. In 3 generations, no one will even remember your name. And if that doesn't give you liberation to just drop your damn problems and find some joy, I don't know what will. Life is and guaranteed to end sooner or later, so you might as well enjoy the ride.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
Hello! Well, I'm back up in Scotland and I'm about to do what is billed as one of Scotland's most beautiful roads, the Skyfall Road. We shall see. As soon as you pull in here, you're presented with this magnificent mountain, Buchel Latif Moor. It's just stunning. Straight away, just getting off the bike and looking around, you sense that this is going to be a little bit special, potentially even a bit epic. Well worth getting my arse out of bed this morning, that's for sure. I believe this mountain's actually the most photographed mountain in the Glencoe region, and you can understand why. It really is an impressive sight. So the Skyfall Road obviously became synonymous with the James Bond movie Skyfall. I think that was filmed 2012 in location up here. And there's a quick picture of James Bond, well, Daniel Craig and Judi Dench on this here exact road. And to be honest, I've been procrastinating and contemplating whether to even do a video about this road. I mean, every man and their dog who's been along here have taken photos and done videos and put stuff up on YouTube, so it's certainly not an original idea. I suppose my concern was, would doing a video about a single road end up being, well, a bit boring? I hope it doesn't. I mean, the scenery alone is probably worth a watch anyway. But I decided to do it, and just wanted to put my take on it, really. I think the first thing I'd say about this road is to do it really early. I'm just going to let these 2 pass because I want to savour every second of it, to be honest. Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning now, and already there's a few cars starting to rear their ugly heads. Yeah, that would be my advice. Set your alarm stupid early, get up here as early as possible, and savour the ambience of the place. One of my fondest memories in terms of motorbike trips was a few years ago. I decided to go down to Switzerland and do a lot of the mountain passes, and that just absolutely blew me away. But this place is just as good. It really is. I have actually drove along here in the winter months with all the snow-capped mountains, and it is very, well, Swiss Alp-esque. Admittedly, that was in a car, probably not the best idea on a motorbike, but I guess it's doable with care. I was reading an article on, I think it was called the World's Most Dangerous Roads, and this one actually come up the Skyfall Road, which kind of surprised me because As beautiful it is, I would not really deem it as particularly dangerous. It is single track, but they are passing places on a fairly regular basis. It is a bit gravelly here and there, but I think as long as you're mindful of that, I'd certainly be happy to tackle this road on pretty much any bike. I mean, obviously the Meteor I'm on now is the perfect bike in my mind, but equally you could probably do it on a Goldwing. The thing I love about this road is in 1 minute you're approaching the mountains, you can see them in the distance, and then you're passing the mountains, and then you're in the mountains, and it becomes a little bit like claustrophobic with all mountains all around. It's like sensory overkill. And then the scenery changes and you're going through like foresty type areas. I think the road itself, it's only about 10 or 11 miles, approximately. I don't know exactly, to be honest. It feels like somebody's magically thrust me into the Lord of the Rings film set. These are the gravelly bits I was talking about earlier, but they're more than manageable. They're no big deal, to be honest. Forests on my right, mountains on my left. I think I can safely say I am happy as a pig in shit. I'm not going to bang on about mental health and mental health issues. We all have our issues in life, our demons. But suffice to say, days out in scenery like this are helpful, very helpful. And a little bonus today, the weather has been absolutely fantastic. The sun is out, it's warm, absolutely brilliant. To quote the great Billy Connolly, there are 2 seasons in Scotland, June and winter. In fairness, most times I come to Scotland, the weather has been okay, to be honest. Maybe I'm just blessed. It's so beautiful here. I could spend all day just riding this road, to be honest. If you look at a map of this road, I mean, it goes one way, you stop, you have a look around, and you come back the same way you came. It would be really impossible to get lost on it. Or so I thought. I genuinely have no idea how I ended up on this track, but I did. I really am dumbfounded how I achieved it. But there you go, it is what it is. But basically this track, I probably went on here for about 2 miles, something like that, till I was accosted by a rather angry, pointy, logger type man who was chopping down a tree and abruptly told me I had no business here and told me to bugger off, basically. So I did. I guess the moral of the story is, if you're not the sharpest tool in the box, like myself, and you have issues with navigation, then consult a map. But anyway, you dust yourself down, learn by your mistakes, and make sure it doesn't happen again. Till the next time, that is. I'd give up my right arm to own that house. Got the river Atif on my left there. That is pretty stunning too. It doesn't really need me to say anything else about how beautiful this ride is. As I say, a picture, what is it? A picture paints 1,000 words? I think that's correct anyway. And here is the end of the road. I'm in 2 minds whether to turn around and do it all again, to be honest. So just having a walk down to the lock, and that was the Skyfall Road. its glory. Well, a snapshot of it anyway. I did pose a question in the thumbnail. Was this the most beautiful road in Scotland? Well, if it's not, it's pretty damn close. It is just magnificent, to be honest. The scenery, the vistas, the mountains. And I think what really struck me was the silence. It's so quiet. It's only like nature sounds. You know, you hear the water by the river, the occasional birds of prey, you know, wind sort of coming through the trees, and the odd animal rustling through the bushes. Just perfect. So heading home now, which I've got to say has been pretty near a perfect day. If you've rode this road before, you know how superb it is. Come and do it again. And if you haven't, or you've been procrastinating for any reason, just don't. Just come and do it. Life's too short. So set your alarm early, pack your flask of coffee and your cheese sandwiches, and just come and do it.